How y'all doing? Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Jordan, what's it like to be back in Tampa?
It feels good. It feels like it's home. They drafted me, so I always have love being here. It's exciting. I just been upstairs for the last like hour or two, but it feels like I never left. The people, how much love I'm getting, just brings back a lot of memories and the coaches, Coach Rapone in general. That's one of my favorite coaches I ever been around, and just talking to him this morning, just kind of just brought back with like the meaning of football and the relationships you build throughout your journey, and that's one that I'll never forget. And then just seeing him, and it brightens my day, and everybody in the building just being back for the second time. I can't be happier.
I know that so much can happen in just a couple of years. For you personally, like, what's changed in your life since the last time we saw you?
It feels like it was so short that nothing really changed. It feels like off season. I have my house here, so I was here off seasons. Still hanging out with the guys on the team just because they're my friends, and
So that's why Rashawn White became a big fan.
exactly.
Okay.
Just from hanging out with him, but yeah, it's nothing really has changed. It feels like yet. I came in, everybody still seems in the same place. Bobby got me the trainer. Came in, got me. It's just like the same people. Just different. Coach Bowles is just in a different office right now.
And speaking of Coach Bowles, for you to see him now as a head coach and in a head coaching capacity, how much of that, I guess, drew you to wanting to come back to Tampa?
Oh yeah, playing for Coach Bowles is. I don't know what player wouldn't want to play for him. Especially being like a defensive player, being a safety, linebacker, corner. If you're one of those positions, he's gonna put you in the best possible situations. He's gonna bring the best out your game. Just the person he is. You have talks about anything with him, from ball to life, and it's the biggest thing coming around. It's like my second time I got in his office. We sit up there for an hour. First 10 minutes you talk about football. Then after that you just talk about life, and can't say nothing wrong about Coach Bowles. He's been there for me ever since I came. I've been a part coaching. He's been coaching me, and then, him bringing me back here. Just that says enough right there, giving me an opportunity.
What about the opportunity to play with Antoine Winfield? I know he responded,
Hmm.
and the year that he had, what's that going to be like being back with Antoine?
Oh yeah, everybody, the Jets, whatever team you come from, everybody know about Antoine, and they know the player he is, and the great year he just had, and that's just any safety in the league. That's motivation, and then me and Antoine, that's one of my best friends. So just being able to come back and play with him. Now me stepping away again to see a different side of things, and then for him it's just like he came in as rookie when I was here, so I kind of felt like brought him up a little bit. We learned from each other, taught him a lot, and then now it's just like Antoine, like this is your team. I'm your partner now though, so we both gonna talk, and we gonna do things a lot of the same similarities that we play alike and similarities that we did before when I was here, but I want to sit back and just like evaluate, see what's going on, and Antoine, he's a leader, and you just want to follow greatness, and even though I'm older than him, it's like my little brother. We gonna push each other, and everybody in that room, any DB that's corner, safety, nickel. It's just going to be a lot of leadership coming from my end. Trying to bring guys along, bringing the best out of everybody's game.
Jordan, free agency is a funny thing, right? You have a choice. The team has choices. Money has a lot to do with it. But were you surprised that you didn't stay here the first time, that you ended up going to another team, and just how much better of a player are you now?
Exactly.
Than you were?
Right. So when I left, I was bummed out by not being back, and anybody that has a start new is going to feel a certain way, but you get over that hump when you get there. But just what I did learn, it was a different scheme, different defense, so I had to adjust, and it brought out another game of me that some people didn't know I had, or even myself. I knew it was there, but I just needed to show it. And we sat back in a lot of cover four with the Jets, and I was in the pass game a lot. I didn't have any really have any blitzes. I sat back and passed, and I was going against Aaron Rodgers every day in camp, and that brought another level out of me. So I say my game elevated just from, being in a pass defense, learning to read coverages, learning to read the offenses, like reading the quarterback out of the middle of the field. It was just certain stuff that I didn't get to do as much here because I was in the box so much. And, and it's like I didn't think that part of my game, I was always labeled as a box safety. So my label now, I wanted to say that because I feel comfortable, playing man-to-man, playing in a post. Actually, I won't say I prefer it, but it's always good to, sit back and get interceptions and not just be a big hitter. But, I'm just, 2 years older now, smarter, wiser. It's just I sit back now. I go and watch film with the coaches, and it's just like it's a part of my game that I love. That you could just be, you don't just got to be or physical. It's a lot of mental stuff, and I just learned how to take care of my body now more. Just little things like that, nutrition. It's not always just having fun. You just need to do what you got to do, put the work in, do your job, and that's kind of the best thing at the end of the day.
When you were here, that was kind of the argument. Like, hey guys, I want you to see me as more than just an in-the-box safety. And one of the things now when you look at your tape is you can play high too. You can play high, you can play low. Just how proud of that are you of being able to evolve your game and you're coming off a career high in interceptions?
I gotta want to say my coach at the Jets, my safety coach Antoine Winfield. He was just like Coach Rapone, one of the greatest coaches I have. He brought the best out of me every day. And I thank him a lot just because we sat down, we had long meetings and long talks just about, him showing me film of this is how you do it. He wouldn't let me settle, and he didn't want me to just settle. He wanted me to, get the best I deserve, and I appreciate him for that. And now that I'm here, it's football. So now I'm happy that I got to step away to elevate my game because who knows what'll happen. Don't want to take anything back, but it's going to elevate my game now. Being in this defense, being with Antoine, it's going to elevate my game even more.
Your best game of your career came in one of the most famous games in NFL in recent memory in the opener with Aaron going down 4 plays in. And you end up intercepting Josh Allen 3 times. That had to be a lot of mixed emotions that night for you. What was that environment like?
Yeah, no, I was just talking about that, but that was for Aaron's first game, him coming out the tunnel. I'd never seen a stadium like that. It was night, lights were on, so the atmosphere was crazy. And then just coming off a hard night, it was like a lot of things that was going on. And then Josh gave me 3 chances and came down with 3 picks. That was probably can't say that was my best game probably ever in the league and ever playing football. And that was a staple piece for me to say if I can't play the pass, then what is this kind of thing? But it was like Aaron going down was definitely hard on the rest of the season and definitely played a role in how things went. But just playing like it was here, playing on a top 5 defense. You get to meet a lot of people, you get to learn a lot of new things, and you learn a lot of ball. So just happy to share my experiences, from being at the Jets with the guys here, just to make everybody better.
How has this defense changed since you were here? Because it quickly went from being one of the oldest teams in the NFL with the most veterans to now one of the youngest, and you're going to be one of the veterans in this group.
Right. No, yeah, that's how it was like that because there was a lot of vets, like the D-line, a lot of vets on the D-line. And, when I was with the Jets, it was a younger team. So I was the vet in the room, and I was the vet in the room. So it's kind of it's the same thing here. At this point in my career, it's like I've been this is my 7th year now. I feel like the vet, and it's just part of me to bring guys along, bring everybody that's, younger, older, it doesn't matter who you are. If you need to learn something or you're a safety coming in, I'm the guy to go to teach you, I'm going to push you in the weight room. And just like I'm a team player, and that's the main thing.
You still doing those same off-season workouts with the same kind of intensity you were before?
Yeah, same. It's just I say when I'm done playing football, my mom always asks me what I'm going to do. I just say I'm going to be like a bodybuilder, just, working out.
During the beginning of the off-season, a lot of Bucs fans and media members kind of pinned this reunion as one that might make a little sense, and here we are. Once the season had ended and we had gotten into the off-season, was this something that you were thinking about maybe in the back of your mind, and then obviously things started progressing from there?
Oh yeah, it definitely was. I knew I was a free agent. I still watch, I watch ball, watch the Bucs games, I watch my boys playing, and as soon as the season ended, I definitely was still like watching the games. Played or Eagles first in the playoffs. I was watching that game, and I was just texting my buddies, just like they couldn't read the defense. Coach Bowles was just pressuring them, and I was joking about it with them. But like in reality, I always knew that I want to play back in that defense. Bowles has one of the best schemes, if not the best scheme in the league. Just how much stuff he does and how he uses his players. He's not just you're going to do this and you're going to do that. He's going to put you where you need to be, and he's going to tell you certain things. It's just, seeing it from a different side, how much, Bowles is, like, how smart he is. And my coaches at the Jets, they were smart too, and they were great people. But just Bowles is he's a genius when it comes to football, X and O's.
Jordan, when you look at these last 2 years with the Jets, obviously there were some financial considerations. You sought a bigger payday and you got paid, but now is it time to get back to winning? You didn't have as much success there as
Right.
the Buccaneers have had going to
Right.
playoffs 4 straight years.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely that's the main goal, is to win. You just never know in NFL what's going to happen. You could be the last pick in the draft, Purdy, and take your team to the Super Bowl. You could have Aaron Rodgers, and you never know somebody gets hurt. So you just never know. Everybody wants to win, and you think you're going to win, but you never know what's really going to happen. So it's definitely about just being comfortable, being around people, good people. Like we talked about, just coming to work, and you're happy at work. That plays a big part in it too. Definitely going to win. Definitely going to work hard. Definitely going to try my best, and bring everybody along. But just certain circumstances happen throughout the year that you can't control. So for me, it was about the Bucs were in the playoffs. They're a team that's always in the playoffs the last couple of years, and you're going to have success here. So that was a key factor in it. But then again, I'm a defensive player, and I can only control the defense. I want to be in a scheme and on a defensive team that's that's defensively a defense team that's going to bring out the best of you and showcase your abilities. And like you said, you see Antoine, you see Levante still going at it hard. It's just like who doesn't want to play with guys like that?
And you've developed a reputation as one of the harder hitters in the league. What are your thoughts on a guy like Baker Mayfield at the quarterback position, where he's leaving the pocket and he's lowering his shoulder and his helmet and he's fighting for those
right. No,
first down
with Baker, he's always been that type of the hard-nosed player. He's gonna get the job done regardless. He's gonna make a crazy throw or scramble for 20 yards, like you said, lower his shoulder. Me and Baker had an incident at my rookie year here. I think I got him. He slid late and I hit him, and they threw a penalty on me for helmet hit. Got fined and everything. So I haven't really talked to him since then. So we gonna squash that beef, and I'm happy to be his teammate.
Have you talked to Devin White at all? Are you hoping that he'll be back? Or?
Yeah, I'm not sure. This free agency was crazy enough for me, and I'm gonna block out everybody else until I got to handle my business first. But no, I just guys in free agents. I got a lot of buddies in free agents, and I just kind of text them just like hope free agency goes good, and that was my message to him, and his message the same was back. And I haven't talked since I signed.
Called you as evil twin.
Right.
Are you the evil one, or is it?
Nah, I don't know. Everything we split it.
What about Rashawn White's gang? Because he seemed really complimentary of yours. I don't know if he was popping in some of your your tape from Pitt when you were playing on both sides.
Me and
of the ball.
Rashad, we met a couple of times and we hung out a couple of times, but we clicked instantly, and that's when I seen him tweet that. It made me feel like it was comfortable just knowing that guys on the other side of the ball want me in too. So that was a good thing.
Was he actively recruiting you?
I could say you can say it was. I seen the tweet. Definitely.
That'll do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.